Yes, it's spot on with Honor for how we doing today. See you all. Thank you so much. My mic is on. It's on. Yes, thank you to followers, friends, and we are spot on here. It's spot and it's on point. Yes, good to see you all. Yes, since you know how it is. Sports never stops, and here we are. Very critical matches. Might I say, it happening here. Yeah, you're talking about Nigeria now, the NPFL, and of course across across the sea, like I normally say. So, but we'll do home front first. And home front here is Nigeria, where we have first against second. I always say it's not a football show, but so many matches in football, so many things to talk about. So, but we'll try and see if we can um touch up the other sports. With the Formula One, the tennis as well. But let's just go straight to home front here, and that's Nigeria, where we have Rivers United. Yes, they go to Austin. Yes, Rivers are Austin Remo Stars. And why it's for us here in Nigeria, it's so crucial because Remo Stars have this 8 point lead, at top. But yeah, they have 60 points now, and Rivers have 52. This is first against second. But Remo Stars of Ikene of Ogun State, South of Nigeria, haven't traveled well. On the road, they seem to suffer. So, and looking at the head-to-head, since Rivers United have this advantage, especially playing at home. So it's going to be difficult to call this one. But I think it's not maybe a Rivers win or a draw. I'm sure Coach Ogumodede will be glad to get a point. When it comes visiting at the Adoke Animismas Stadium in Port Harcourt. But let's wait and see. It's going to be interesting because it's 1 and 2. So and it's always tough. We saw what happened. We saw the Madrid yesterday. So it's always going to be difficult when you're playing. And when you can see the titles, you can see, Remo Stars, they want to win for the first time in their history. They haven't won before. So, and of course, Rivers United have said it, Coach George has said it, and we'll keep going. We will not give up. But it's going to be difficult to call this one. And Rivers United, back to back losses, they lost to Bayelsa United, yes, that was in Yenagoa, but they now lost to Beyond Limits. So, Beyond Limits, also owned by the same management as Remo Stars. So they lost to Beyond Limits in the FA Cup as Rivers now. So they haven't been playing well, haven't been getting their act. But I think with Remo starts going to visit them, in their own stadium, it could be because I know that they want to win and they want to cut off the cut off at least the points gap, 8 points, it's 8 points now. So let us see. So Rivers will just make this one based on the fact that home advantage in Nigeria counts for a lot. Let's face it. So home advantage here. But if Remo Stars are good to go and they know what's at stake. So we're going to rise and roar. So they're going to rise and shine. So as it Stars, Remo Stars are ready to shine, in Port Harcourt. Or Rivers will not just, flow over them. But we can see. But so it's going to be, as I said, Ogumodede going to Coach George. We all know that they are um, seasoned coaches. So of course we know that Coach George was there. Imba came to the Nigerian job, left for Rivers. Of course, Coach Ogumode is still an assistant coach, with the Super Eagles currently. Yes, with Coach Lechuku of Rangers, were drafted in to assist. The squad. So so they know each other very well. So let us see what happens in this matchup. So yes, first against second. Remo Stars, who are currently first in Nigeria, go to Port Harcourt. And it's going to be a steady test for them. So, but I think it'll just be a draw or maybe a Rivers United win because they're playing at home and they also want to cut through. But Remo going there to win, that would be tough. But it's possible. It's possible. So, but I just see maybe a draw, maybe suffice there. A draw, but if I appreciate it is fair. This is what we say. Duty of care is very, very important. Look at the Arsenal match that's yesterday afternoon. I'm like, penalty? How is that a penalty? You know, even though Coach Ateta and I don't read what I just said, I had to see. Let's see what happened. How is that a penalty? There were errors in that game. And PGM in England, they have to look into it. Because it costs Arsenal there. They have this fence. They want to win the title. Liverpool have gone so far. Let's just try and win. Let's just see what we can do. But without one draw with Everton. Okay, so back to our business here in Nigeria. And it's also interesting that Remo Stars go to Rivers. But we also have another interesting with Shooting Stars hosting Nikolu City. Shooting Stars hosting Nikolu. So this that goes. And you know how it is at the Adamasigba Stadium. The fans alone now they're the tough man. The fans are the tough, the tough player there. So I don't have Nikolu City today. It's gonna be tough. But Nikolu City have shown that they have courageous and they've gone to win away. They won away before. So this one is a Shooting Stars win or a draw. I want to say I think because I know Shooting Stars were there, but I know that they almost lost some time. They went to Lobby Stars. It took a 9 minutes goal. So I'm not saying they can lose as well. But Ekuru City have done very well. And also, let us see how that will go. But that's a cracker, a Southwest Derby. So Shooting Stars hosting Ekuru City. Let's see how that will go. And I don't also envy Eyiba FC. Yes, they are home, but their form has been erratic. And yes, they were able to get through the FA Cup. But yeah, they're going to host Abia. Abia Warriors are currently third. Abia Warriors are doing very well. You know, they are not afraid of titles, you can see. So let's wait and see what happens when Enyimba play host to Abia Warriors. And there, I think either a draw or even I could even call an Abia win. Abia Warriors doing very, very well. Doing very, very well. But Enyimba, of course, their pedigree actually will be there. Let us see. Of course, Brown there, they are um, experienced former spy. But let us see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Maybe they will just get a draw there. But Abia Warriors, I will not discount them because they are currently third on the log. So they are doing very, very well. Okay, I was looking at the dollars. I'm like, well, how come who arranged these things? We have Aqua United facing Nasarawa because Aqua are 17th, Nasarawa 18th. So that's going to be interesting to see. That's a relegation battle, yes. Nasarawa United hosting Aqua. And of course, I spoke about the highest goal scorer. He hasn't scored, that's Adas Yusuf. I said he should have been called up, to the national team. But they host Aqua United, and I want to see how that would happen. But it's a relegation battle, and you know how it is. And for Lobby, unfortunately, is also another relegation battle. Yes, but that one is 19 versus 20. Yeah, 19 versus 20th. As Sunshine Stars. Sunshine Stars go all the way to Enugu. Lobby are currently playing their matches in Enugu. And I know I came up and talked about this is what has affected Lobby Stars. The fact that they cannot play at home is a big major problem. And I keep these are things that even those in the industry have said it before. Government in sports is always going to be an issue. Sports should be managed privately. Yeah, that's what affecting Lobby Stars now. The stadium is off. And how many fans can travel with Lobby Stars? We're even playing in Benue. And I'm like, Benue. I mean, okay, they were playing in Bauchi, and I said, it's so far to Benue. So Enugu is nearer, fine, but it's still far. It's far. So let us see how it goes today. And they are stuck living on 23. Seems as if Lobby Stars, but I think they can still they've been numbering if they start to win. They went to Ibadan and almost won there. So it's not as if but the coaches were complaining that the players have not been committed. And that's a problem for Lobby. So Lobby Stars, they host it, even if they are Borough Stadium, they host Sunshine. Yeah, 19th against 20th. So let's see if Lobby can get a win. It's possible. It's possible there. So we have Niger Tornadoes. Also, yeah, they're 14th and they host El Academy. El Academy was the point we're drawing, drawing. But now El Academy, because they lost at the FA Cup, the defending champion, they're out anyway of the FA, so they have what to do. They want to play, so Nigeria will host them, and it's going to be tough for them. But good one yesterday. Let's mention that. Let's good one for Heartland. Heartland were able to defeat Caterpillars. Very good win. But you know how it is Nigeria, home advantage. Anyway, Heartland won 2-0. And of course, Pendle and Enugu Rangers, that's a dress rehearsal. They meet in the FA Cup. So, but it was 0-0, at the Obabuda Stadium, Samuel in Benin was 0-0. So, Rangers, 5 blanks, and Bender also 5 blanks. So, but they still meet again in the FA Cup, round of 16 time. Yeah, that's the dress rehearsal. So, 0-0 finished yesterday. But today is also played for. Let's wait and see what happens. Casina go to Bayelsa, go to Casina. I dare say that Casina United will be doing advantage, but let's wait and see. So let's reverse Remo. Yes, that's the match of the day. Yes, first, second, second. So let's wait and see. Rivers United, we want to make our home advantage count, and Edgewood, they have a better record. Yes, yeah, that is one. Edgewood have a better record. So Rivers, so either a Rivers win there, or a draw. I'm sure Coach Daniel of Okumere of Remo Stars will not want a draw since they're leading, so 8 points is long. It's quite a gap. Let's wait and see. Okay, so we've spoken about the league here in Nigeria and the major matches. Nasarawa, Akwa. So let's see if Enyimba can do something as a host at the Orient. Okay, so far yesterday I was talking about the Arsenal match. Arsenal, was organizers wanted to try and win, see if they could. We were talking about the ref officiating. He came on England, and I'm like, why would you give such penalty? Of course, the first hand up, I don't blame them. Arsenal have been, at the back of some very, very questionable um, officiating. Yes, it's affected them. The red cards, this Kelly, Saliba, they affected them. The one Rice, I can't forget that one. So anyway, the referee handed Liverpool with Everton. So I said Liverpool, Everton gave them the score. So they scored lovely penalty by the way. And it was finished 1-1. And I said, Arsenal, you need this. I've been saying this thing ever since. You need to get a striker. Maybe next season because season is almost over now. So anyway, Arsenal couldn't score. So and of course, Coach Arteta was livid. Oh, this is what happened. I saw also concur that was not a penalty. I looked at it. But when these referees have all the power. Anyway, that's in the past now. It's gone. And the last time we checked, Liverpool were losing to Fulham. But let's just go straight to La Liga and I was Valencia are currently 15th and Real Madrid was struggling. I don't know why Mbappe did it. I think it was the coach who asked Vinicius to take it. I think Vinicius too. Nobody doesn't feel, but he has filled now. And this, in the match against Atletico, they were lucky that they won that match on penalties. Vinicius failed on the spot. That match shouldn't have gone to penalties at all. Against Atletico. Vinicius finished. In fact, it was the happiest place, I'm sure. So I don't know why. If for his confidence fine, but Mbappe should take that penalty. And see what happened now. Yes, they scored. We just scored, but it was Valencia was inspired from. Our man was there doing this score. Sadiq Kumar was there. He was, I think he's played on 59 minutes. Valencia, you saw like they were just going. And you know how it is. Too many matches. Real Madrid, I won't say they're tired, but anyway, they lost anyway on their own stadium. For the first time in 17 years or so, Valencia got a win, and I'm like, Barcelona had seen that, but Barcelona also went and drew in their own stadium. Anyway, they didn't lose anyway. Barcelona didn't lose. At least they were than losing. So today, Atletico have a chance to, they have a chance today to, even though they're falling back in the title race, they have a chance to, as they go to Sevilla, Atletico can, close the gap a bit as they go to Sevilla. And yes, Atlanta hosts Lazio, and of course, why we talked about Atlanta was because our men are there. Dede Bashir is there for Lazio, and Atlanta, of course, Lukman is there. And but Atlanta have also struggled even Lazio have struggled too. So it's going to be difficult to call. Maybe a draw will suffice there. Atlanta will win anyway. But Atlanta, if they want to, because they've never won the Italian, they've never won the Scudetto at all. Atlanta have never won, so if they want to win. This is a chance for them to go and get a win. They are playing at home. So why can't they win this one? Even though last year we give them good test. So it's Lukman against Fisayo Dede Bashiru, and we'll see how that goes. There's going to be slim, but I think maybe a draw. Even though maybe because Atlanta have been struggling surprisingly. Last year too I've also dipped in form. But we'll say of course we saw what happened yesterday. Even Inter Milan, even 2 we're cruising. 2-2, 3-2-2. Even AC Milan. So it's not easy. Not see, this is football. It's not mathematics that you say, oh, you're certain of the equation. No, there's no equation that's certain here. You go there, play the match, 90 minutes. Same thing goes to the Roma Juve. Yeah, that's another key match. Of course, you know what happened. Claudio Ranieri is back and he's been like patty fingers for Roma. Roma have been winning. I think they suffered last time was when they lost at Europa against Athletic Club Bilbao. Yeah, Nico Williams was there to Magic, so they lost in Europa. But Roma in the Italian league have been doing very well. And I dare say that Roma, even though I think they're playing at home, yeah, they're playing at home. So Juventus, new coach, yes, because of the heavy defeats they suffered. It's going to be tough, but I dare say that Roma could win this one based on current form because Juve are just coming back with a new coach. Tudor, they're coming back. But Roma have been impressive, except that defeat at in the Europa League against Athletic Club with Nico Williams. Doing some magic there, and they almost so Roma. I think they just won today against Juventus. Yes, that's it. So let us see what Atlanta. Don't forget Nigerians. We're looking to that. Atlanta. It's Lukman against Sayo Dele Bashiru. But Dele Bashiru is coming back from injury. So I don't know if you'll start that one. He's coming back from injury. Mm. So okay, so fine. The small matter of the Manchester derby today, and of course Manchester United, the host this time around, the host City, and it's going to be tough both sides. As we all know, when it's a derby, form may not matter. Form may not matter. Of course, current form shows that City should get the victory. Yeah, at least I think they should get a victory. But we all know what happened last time on December 15th when they went when Diallo came, Ahmed, and scored that lovely goal. 2-1 finished at the Etihad. So and they are, and they're playing this one at this time. So I will not want to call it, but I would say maybe a draw because I know Manchester United will play like you will not know it's Manchester United playing again. They will play one spirit will enter them. So I will not say a draw. I will not say I can't call it, because if it could be a victory based on current form, City, Manchester City, everyone, they seem to be upward trend, and they can get a win. They should also get a win. But it's United, even though Diallo is not there, Ahmad is not there, but both sides have injuries. Of course, Haaland missing for City. So, but Haaland missing, I don't think it's a big deal. I think Mamush is there. Of course, we have the emotional Duvran. I think this is last. He's going to leave at the end of the season. Yeah, Salis one. So let us wait and see. Rodri is not back. Oh, we don't know when Rodri will be back. But anyway, let us wait and see. But I would like to just play safe and stick with a draw. Yeah, a draw at the Manchester derby. I think a draw will just, anybody can win. That's just the truth. I said United, having, how they lost to Nottingham Forest last time out, and they actually played very well. And that's the man that Elanga has come was their former striker who they sold. They sold. You saw what happened. That's something that they sold. Okay, he's on loan actually. He's on loan. He's on loan to Aston Villa. Rashford is on loan. Took him to Aston Villa. You saw what's happening there. I'm telling you, took to. You saw what's happening in Betis. So Zexi and they didn't play badly against Forest too, but they're not just like Arsenal. They're not scoring. And what are you saying? Elanga, Zexi, they kept missing chances. The other one too. Holland, So these are the things that would. So Manchester United can win this one. They can win it. Because we know how it is. Manchester is derby and anything can happen. So they went to Etihad and won there. So if City come and win there, you do me, I do you, as I say here in Nigeria, local balance. So it's not going to be. So I think I just set for a draw, but it can be go either way. That's just it. It can go either way. So based on current form, City have better position to claim victory. Yeah, today. Yeah, even though it's in at the set of dreams. Yeah, so let us wait and see how it goes. Okay, so yes, let's go. Let's go. I will not want to waste our time. The matches are, yeah, yeah. Let's see. For yes, almost time for us Nigeria. It's 4 p.m. Nigerian time, except the Ikorodu City match and the Shooting Stars. That's 5:30 p.m. Yeah, Ikorodu City, Shooting Stars hosting Ikorodu at Ibadan. That's 5:30. Enyimba hosting Abia Warriors also 5:30. But other matches here in Nigeria kick off 4 p.m. So let's wait and see. Rivers United, Remo Stars also kick off at 4 o'clock. Yes. So who's going to triumph? Is it going to be Coach George? Because Edward, everything. And of course, as I said earlier, here in Nigeria, playing at home counts, a lot. So based on that, I know Rivers United have an opportunity to win. They know that once they win this match, they cut off at least 3 points. They have that means to have 55 points, yes, because 55, and Remo Stars will stay at 60. So that's just what Remo Stars do. They know what's at stake, and they want to win this title for the first time in their history. So as I said, I will go for a draw in this one. Now, I just want to set for a draw. Like we Rivers, it could be a Remo win, but Rivers fine based on it to it because they're playing at home. So I have to check that. because they're playing at home. Rivers may have, it's not to see. And of course, where yesterday at the meet the Grand Slam, we'll come back and talk about that. Yeah, we have this Grand Slam that's for athletics that's Michael Johnson. That's the former, we all know 1996 Atlanta, gold medalist for the USA. But from what I can see, he excluded the field events, and the athletics is one. You have if you have as you have the sprints, how can you exclude the Atlantis? Who has how many world records? The pole vault. So they had the first one in Jamaica, yesterday, and it was good. But excluding some people, excluding someone like Femke Bowles who is not there, will be there, excluding the field events, it can't be tracked, But as I said, we'll come back and talk about that. Of course, internet, we see a lot is happening there as well. But as I said, I want to let you go now so you can go and enjoy the matches, and we'll come back and talk soon. We spoke about the Manchester Derby in Italy and France, and of course, PSG have won. They won their title in France. 1-0 was what they needed, and they have won convincingly finished. And of course, we all know that the semi-finals are here. So for Arsenal, well, at least they know that Madrid can beat him. So let's wait and see. It's on Tuesday. I think it's on Tuesday that Madrid will come to London. But that we'll talk. That so much talk about. So we'll talk about that. As the fixtures draw near. So Madrid will visit the Emirates first before the next leg for the Champions League. That's it. Yeah. But for now, it's about the Manchester Derby, and for us here in Nigeria, who's going to rise and shine today? Remo Stars, are you going to shine today? Or Rivers United will just flow over Remo? We'll do that. See. And 4 p.m. Yeah, it's almost time, 4 p.m. Nigerian time here. So we'll see if Eva can also do well against Abia Warriors. So I want to thank you so much. We'll talk soon. Sports never stops. We are sports on here. Sports on. So we'll talk very, very soon. So let's go and let's go and see the matches. Just choose a match. I know that we're on and Liverpool were down 3-1 to Fulham. And that's why Arsenal should have won yesterday. But referee assisted Everton to get that 1-1 draw. Okay. But it's in history. It's in history books. But Liverpool were but I have to get updated, as well as the fact that Southampton were losing as well, and they can be relegated today. That's in London. Saints can go down today, because I think they have just 10 points. They have 10 points, and it's a very low tally. And it's all to play for here in Nigeria and even across. It's spot on. We're spot on here. Don't forget. Let's put that. Who's going to win today? Amorim. Amorim. Let the players go. The players are doing very well in other clubs. Or is it going to be Guardiola? The seasoned technocrats. 4 times in a row, but they can't do 5 now. It's too late. They can't do 5. They have to settle. They are even struggling now to get fifth position. That's just football for you. Or sports generally. Nothing is a given. Nothing is certain in sports, and that's why we love it. So we'll see. We are sports on here. Sports on. Don't forget. Follow me here on Facebook. Follow me on all platforms. You find me there on Olapo Sports on. Hey, thank you. Oh, I can see that Mr. Lori is watching me. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you for taking your time to watch me live. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So we'll talk soon. Spot on.